I came to you guys live a couple weeks ago when we were at Willie B's Cars for Christmas. And that's where Willie B gives away cars to folks that maybe don't have a car or need a car. And so people write in and they basically nominate a friend or a family member that needs a car. And it's a super cool cause, one that we were really excited to be able to be a part of and help out with. And well, they had one more car. And so that's what we're working on here today. Now, I gotta preface this. This isn't something we normally do. Yes, we have the capability to do it, but right now we are not offering this level of service to a lot of folks. So as you can see over here, the boys are cleaning out this, I think it's an 03, 04, 05 Chrysler Town & Country. And they are working on it, trying to get it clean because, well, like I said, a lot of these cars they're either trade-ins from other dealerships, or they're kind of just cars that maybe they traded in and the dealership was just going to take it to auction because they don't really think it's worthy of a second, third, fourth, fifth life. And that's where Willie and his team come in. They come in, they refurbish, they fix, and they get these cars on the road so that people that need a car can have a car and actually use it and get from point A to point B. So our guys are cleaning this one up for them. And one of the things that we're going to do is on the exterior, we're going to highlight some of our services. So we are going to be washing it. We're probably going to come to you tomorrow with a wash and our incredible detail package where we clay the exterior of the surface, get all the little embedded particulates out of the paint. And then the boys are also going to go through a paint enhancement process on this, which is really going to help brighten up this car and give it that little fresh life to the exterior of the vehicle. But today they're just going through the interior, trying to get all the grit and grime out of it just so that it feels fresher and cleaner for the recipient. So again, this isn't something we do. We do not provide interior services. With all of our incredible packages, what we do, all of our detail packages, the incredible, the classic, all include a vacuum, a light interior dusting, and windows. So we do tend to clean up a little bit, but we're not doing this kind of stuff where these boys broke out steamers and shampooers and really just trying to get some of the smell out of this car. So we want to walk around this car here, Seth, so people can see it. So like we said, it's a beautiful Town & Country, stow and go seating, plenty of room for the family. And as you can see, it's a little rough. You see the trash we've built up over here of stuff that we've pulled out of the vehicle, a couple beat up old floor mats. They've got a fan in here. You can see it is still very dirty, very rough, but it's looking better. The key is, we don't know if this is going to go to a family with kids, so we wanted to make sure it was at least clean and disinfected so that the kids, they can get in the car and they're not feeling gross, right? Like you don't want them sitting in dirty seats and stuff that nobody really wiped down. So that's what they're doing, wiping everything down. But as you can see, silver paint, one of the cool things about silver is it cleans up really well. So we're gonna do some light polishing. You can see we've got some scratches and some grit and some dirt and some stuff on the hoods. So like I said, tomorrow when we do our paint enhancement, we'll be live for that. And you guys can see the difference that our paint enhancement actually makes on something like this, which is kind of a beater, right? This isn't our normal cars that we work on, but we wanted to show just some of the simple steps that we're going to be able to do the exterior of this vehicle so that people can see why we want to detail, why we want to do the services to your vehicle. The other thing, one of the new services we're going to be providing is headlight restoration. These headlights are all very faded, very tarnished, and this is a safety thing. So again, we want to get these looking their best so that the new recipient of this vehicle can feel safe and be able to see at night while they're driving. Again, safety issue. So one of the services we're providing and we're going to be having here at the Autowash is a headlight restoration service. So you're going to get to see firsthand. I'm going to do one live here so you can see what the difference this is going to make. And then we're going to go from there. So, but I just wanted to walk around and show this bad boy off. We got the rough headlights, we've got some paint transfer on the fenders. Wheels and tires are pretty rough looking. glass isn't too bad, but it's just, like I said, it's dirty. We're gonna clean that and we're gonna apply our glass coating to the windows on the front and rear. So again, increased visibility, safer, especially during snow and rain and all that kind of stuff. As you can see, just little scuffs and bumps and bruises. But again, these guys are going hard on the interior because, well, like I said, we want to get it clean and get it looking sharp. So we're just trying to get it clean so we can get there. But as you can see, here's some more scuffs and paint transfer. A little scratch there along the side. We'll get that out when we do our polish. But all in all, it's a good vehicle. It'll work well for whatever family that needs this. But again, we're gonna try and get this thing at least smelling a little fresher and cleaner so that the family feels like they can actually drive it, right? That's our goal. So, go around and do these headlights. Seth, anybody on there ask any questions or anything?
No questions yet.
All right.
Just some comments.
Well, that's gross. This is the kind of stuff we're talking about, right? We want to be able to clean that stuff so that at least it looks good and feels good for that new owner. So, all right. So I think we're going to start with this headlight. We'll basically do a quick kind of 50-50 in the sense that we'll leave this headlight alone for right now. And we'll do this one live so everyone can see it. And it's going to be a really simple, easy process. So first things first, we're going to get our little sanding block and some 1000 grit sandpaper. I'm going to grab a little rinseless with our lubricant. And then I usually like to dunk the paper too. So we've got some liquid on our paper, we've got some liquid on our headlight.
So we have a question. Will you also do the engine?
We won't do the engine. The guys just did a lot of work to it. We're probably going to leave the engine alone. One, I don't really like steam cleaning an engine on something I don't really know about. Again, this is for charity, so we're trying to limit a lot of the stuff that we're doing to it. We're trying to focus on the exterior stuff. They got this motor running good. The last thing I want to do is get it wet and have it bring up something else that Willie's got to fix and delay a person getting this car. Right now, the engine's fairly clean with what they've done already, so I'm not worried about it. But yes, in some cases, getting the engine clean is a good thing to do. And I have a video on the YouTube, on the Rag Company YouTube channel. You can watch on cleaning engines if you want to see. But we're just gonna sand this headlight out. And then I'm using 1000 grit. And as you can see, I've taped off the edges mostly so I don't damage the paint around those edges. And the hood's popped, so I don't have to worry about hitting that part either. Biggest thing to remember with headlights is just staying consistent and watching your slurry. So we took that first layer off, and you can see I've still got some ghosting right around here where it was a little shinier and clear. So what we're going to do is just work on that and try and make sure that edge is just a little smoother before we switch grits. But again, this is going to be a service here at Autowash, so when you come into the showroom, you'll be able to add this on to any of your detail packages. So that way you can come out with some refreshed, nice, clean headlights. We'll rinse some of this off. Now, if you're wondering what I'm using, it's just rinseless wash. It's just absolute, 256 to 1. Now, go to the next step, which is 2000 grit. Get a little liquid on there. Like I said, we still have to wash this, so I'm gonna leave all this. Normally I'd be wiping it up as I go, but because we're gonna run it through the car wash, we're gonna wash all this again, and then we're gonna finish them with coating it. So we'll coat those headlights tomorrow. But this process I'm gonna show you is just, we'll be able to get these headlights basically almost back to new from what they were. So a couple more passes. And I'm just cross-hatching. Let's add a fluid here. And now we're on to 4000. Got any more? You can already see how much clearer these are getting just through sanding them. Grab a towel, we'll dry that off. Now everyone's going, oh man, they're still faded, but we got rid of the yellowing compared to that one. All right. Now I just need to find a power cord that I can hook up from.
Xbox? Is that the OG Xbox? Oh, dude. This is nasty.
All right. All right, so got our headlight polish especially formulated for lenses. Get my finger off here. Feels like it looks like brand new. That's only one step after our sanding. Now over here we do have like, just in this area, a little slight blemishing right here on that edge. And that is just indicative of the age. I mean, you gotta remember these headlights are over 20 years old, or almost 20 years old. So you're gonna deal with that with all kinds of plastic housings. But that looks 10 times better, doesn't it, Seth?
It looks amazing. Especially when you compare
Yeah.
one to the other.
It's crazy what a difference that makes. So again, like we said, this is a service that's gonna be coming here soon, probably by the end of the month. We'll have this live on the app, so you'll be able to sign up and get your headlights done if you want. Again, like I said, you can add it to any service that we currently carry. peel the tape. Any questions, Seth?
No questions. Couple shout outs from Dan Pfeiffer,
Hey, Dan, what's going
Grant
on, man?
Hawtree,
Grant, how are you, man?
then a profile first from Puerto Rico.
Oh, Humberto.
Nice.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate you watching. In case you guys are wondering, we're using the KCX Headlight Restoration Kit. It's a great little kit because it gives you everything you need to do some headlights. We're going to be using it here at the showroom to do headlights for customers. Like I said, it's got everything you need. We got headlight polish 1, headlight polish 2, got our thermal pad, wool pad, all of our sandpapers, and a block. All right there. And like I said, tomorrow we're going to coat that headlight after we wash the vehicle. But I mean, look at that, Seth.
Amazing. I didn't realize it could come out that good.
See, it's going to change the look of the car,
Absolutely.
especially once we get the outside done. Like that person's going to go, oh my gosh, look at this thing. And it's crazy what little things can do. And that's one of the beauty of things that we're doing here at the showroom is a lot of simple, express, quick services that provide a huge return on investment in the sense that, I mean, now they can see, right? I mean, that's crazy. From that cloudy yellowed finish to something clean and clear, it's pretty rad. Now, there's a little spot right here that's old and burned. I don't think you can see it on the camera, but that's just old plastic and it's actually burned on the inside of the lens. And then same thing on this side. Right along here, there's some weathered cracking and chipping and stuff. We're not gonna be able to get all that out, but look how much better that looks. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, brought it back to life.
Totally. And yeah, like we said, we're not doing, normally we don't do this stuff. We don't do this heavy of an interior detail. We're gonna be doing a lot of the lighter interior or exterior stuff that you guys know us for. So obviously our classic detail package, our incredible detail package, our paint enhancement polish, our glass coating, and then our newest service, our headlight restoration. So hopefully you guys like what you're seeing. Tune in tomorrow because we're gonna do the outside. We'll get this thing all polished. We'll do a little 50-50 and then we'll let the boys just go to town on it so you can see exactly how this is gonna turn out. But for right now, we got more work to do. So I will catch you guys all next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more videos right here at the Autowash YouTube channel because we know you love your car.